about the ex Olori's mother referring to herself as the Queen Mother. In Yoruba land, it's a mobere question in mobere, and the people, the fans started going all rambo on me. But come to think of it, it is a question. In Yoruba land, kò sí nǹkan tó ń pè ní ìyá olórí àbí Queen's Mother. Ìyá ọba la mọ̀ tó wà. There's nothing called Queen's Mother. There's nothing like that. It is not an identity. There's nothing like that. And I'm still surprised that she's still referring to herself as the Queen's Mother up and down. Like, to me, I'm wondering in my mind, I think the family or the daughter getting married to Kabiyesi is a very big achievement for them. Like, that is the biggest achievement they could ever achieved. The fact that she has, divorced the king publicly, embarrassed the throne in whatever the throne stands for, and the ex-husband, they are exes now, and yet they've said a lot of things about Kabiyesi, the fans and everything. The spokesperson of the ex-Olori's family or herself and her mother came out to say the ex-Olori is not in this lifetime interested in getting back with the Kabiyesi or with our palace, which is completely fine with our Mole. Our interested, everybody to move on. Both sides have moved on, but yet they are still maintaining that status. They still want to be using that name, which is kind of funny to me, because whatever that name stands for is completely against what they stand for. And yet they still maintain the glams and everything that comes with that name. That name that they said it's a very awful. They said Kabiyesi treated that bad. Kabiyesi did this. Kabiyesi did that. The wives did it. The Ayabas did that. They did all these things to her, as she's the saint that she is, with no fault whatsoever. This and that, and yet they still want to be identified with those bad people, with Kabiyesi that they say is bad, with this name that they say is bad, with the Ayab, with everything that palace stands for that they say is bad. They still want to be associated. They still want to be referred to it. It's funny to me, honestly. And all our fans have nothing. The fact that they still even want them to come back together is kind of funny to me. You see how confused their circle is. The spokesperson that speaks directly to the family is saying that they are not interested in coming back. And yes, some of the fans or the bloggers of us are still rooting, coming up with false news. They are getting back together. Kabiyesi bought this. They went to Valentine together. They lies upon lies upon lies upon lies, like lies upon lies. I don't honestly, I be there smoking weed then, because I don't understand the kind of daydreaming. What kind of dream are these people dreaming? Oh yeah, there's nothing called the Queen's Mother. I remember when they were still in the palace, when people greet the Olori's mother, I should be referring to, oh, you don't know me, I'm the Queen's Mother, as if it's kind of one title that should be recognized, or one title that should have one special recognition. It's quite funny, actually, quite literally very funny. But in Yoruba land, I still maintain it. And those of you people that are calling me saying that Kabiyesi should let her go, is Kabiyesi holding her in the first place? Kabiyesi returned the bride price. In Yoruba land, there's nothing called the bride price. Roman Gbowo Ori or money Yoruba land. There's nothing called like that. Do you you Igbo people think we are Yorubas? There's nothing like that in Yoruba land. Yoruba ò kí ń ta ọmọ, a kì í ṣe Igbo, and Hausa. So there's nothing called return the bride price. There's nothing like that. And even if there's something like that, she should be the one to return the bride price, because obviously she's the one that broke it off. And those of you saying that Kabiyesi should come out to come and divorce her publicly, I'm not sure if you people are quite all right, because even the previous Olori before her, Baba did not come out to issue a public statement, not to talk of this one in the first place. So those of you that are sitting on that one, you will sit in on that one for a very long time. The basic fact is this young lady has moved on. She's doing fine for herself anyway. She's literally doing fine for herself. Most of these things that the bloggers are saying are things that she herself, she's not even aware of. Nor did she even send them message. She has no plan of going back to her past, to her vomit. And if she go back to her vomit, honestly, shame, big shame on her. A very big shame on her, honestly. Because the place that you've dragged, and for them to still be using that name, that recognition is funny to me. Honestly, the fact that they cannot, our bloggers cannot even say anything, any tangible thing about her without including Kabiesi's name. It shows that Kabiesi is the biggest achievement that could ever happen to that family, to her, to that family. Without Kabiesi's name attached to it, I'm not sorry to say, it seems she's a nobody. Like she has no identity of herself. Like she has no name for herself, except Baba's name is being attached to it. Except Queen is being attached to it. Like Baba is the highest. Is a big achievement, and that's the highest achievement that they could ever achieved. The fact that she could not be talked about, even if she has anything going for her. Tobati foruko Baba si won ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Baba is the highest thing that could ever happen to them. They cannot just do away with Baba. They are so obsessed with Kabiesi that they cannot do without Kabiesi. They cannot do without Kabiesi. This obsession is on another level. The desperation is to the extent that nobody uses Wurola's name to drag Naomi now. Nobody do comparison about Wurola. Can you even do comparison? If me, I want to be doing the way that bloggers are doing now, Kima fi Wurola, Kima fi ma we Naomi. Igi mo jimo sórí now. Ṣé Naomi lè dúró síbi táwọn Wuro tí Wurola bá wà ní. Tabani ka sọ ka tún sọ. Let me just tell you, see that I don't even talk about her. Like I don't say anything about her. The way other bloggers are dragging Kabiesi daily, dragging the other Oloris, using her name to be dragging Kabiesi, using her name to be dragging the other Oloris. If me, I'm doing the same thing, using Wurola. Nobody. When Wurola left and she came in, nobody uses Wurola's name to drag her now. Nobody does that. So kawani pe mi náà fẹ́ wá máa ṣe the same thing. Ṣé mo kò rí social media yóò ní gbà wá. Kò ní gbà wá. Àbí nígbà tán fẹ́ Wurola, ṣe rí ìyá Wurola tó ń pariwo Queen mother káàkiri ni. You don't see that. Ẹ lè rí nǹkan kan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. You don't even see her family comes to the palace. You don't even see, her younger sister, hooking up with her sister's husband's friend. Àbí ọ̀rọ̀ Prince la fẹ́ sọ ni. Prince ọmọ Èkìtì ọjọ́ kìíní àná tó gbé sí mi tó jẹ́ wípé hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n sùn sí gan, tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n tán gbà gan, tán sùn sí gan. Wọ́n ní party tí tán ti jó, tán ti ń rèdí yẹn. Wọ́n ní màmá gan ló ń ṣẹ́jú sí Prince yẹn, and he's a very good friend of Kabiesi, very rich man. Ọmọ Èkìtì nẹni náà, very rich man. Mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ ni. Ọmọ Èkìtì ni. If I don't talk, let me just mention, like I'm just looking at you guys. I'm not just saying anything. Ọ̀rọ̀ wà nílẹ̀ tó yapa. Ọ̀rọ̀ wà nílẹ̀ tó yapa. Tó yampian. Akọni ká fojú fo gbogbo ẹ̀ ni torí wọ́n ní wọ́n bímọ fún wa ni. Other than that, ọ̀rọ̀ yapa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ yapa. And the fact pé òun nìkan dẹ̀kọ́ ló bímọ fún wa, kí ni èwo lẹ́jọ́? Ẹ kàn máa parọ́ lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ wá lè ṣe kankan. Tẹ́ bá morúkọ Kábíyèsí sí. Baba yẹn is the highest thing that could ever happen to you. Is the highest achievement o. Kábíyèsí mo gbé fún yín o. Gbére mo ṣe worry fún Kábíyèsí. Without Kábíyèsí, nobody will probably even know about them. And that's not a big deal because èèyàn kan náà ló máa jẹ́ kéèyàn kan mọ̀ èèyàn kan náà. Èèyàn kan ló máa jẹ́ kéèyàn kan mọ̀ èèyàn kan. but kan bá fẹ́ máa forúkọ tí wọ́n fẹ́ balẹ̀ ọlá jẹ́ yẹn èmi ò rò pé àwa máa gbà yẹn o and mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń rẹ́kẹ́ wọn ni but níbi tó ń bá lọ yìí if they continue like that me I will not shebi they say I'm dragging her I've not dragged her. Go and list. I'll go and bring my past podcast and be analyzing it one by one. I don't drag her. I normally say it. I have no problem with the ex-Olori herself. Honestly, I have no problem with that. I'm married would have worked if her family wasn't involved with it. The problem that she had was her family. That was the problem. It's the family that if the people that me I have issues with. Because most of the things that they do did not represent that throne. Mu ìtìjú bá orí àpèrè yẹn. Òun la wá dé ṣe sọ. But pé olórí fúnra rẹ̀ wallahi taláì kò ní issue kankan. Irú mọ̀lẹ́ ń gbọ́ kò ní wàhálà kankan. Kò ní wàhálà kankan. Àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ nìkan ni. Àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń kó ẹrẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń kó ìdọ̀tí sí mọ́ lára. Ìdọ̀tí yẹn wá extend sí orí àpèrè ọkọ ẹ̀ àti ọkọ fúnra rẹ̀. So àwọn òde lè rí ká má sọ. Ṣé a máa wá rí ká má sọ ni? A ò lè rí ká má sọ. Àbí ṣé boyfriend màmá wá palace wá pàdé wọn a máa wá rí àwa ní sọ. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan là ń bò mọ́lẹ̀ ní palace láàsọ náà. Oríṣiríṣi. Àbí àbúrò a máa dó ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ a wá rí àwa nísọ tó jẹ́ pé ìjọ yẹn gan ṣe fún ní màmá gan ló ń ṣẹ́jú pé kí ló fẹ́ fi àgbàlagbà yìí ṣe kó tó wá ta sí àbúrò wọ́n lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá èmi ọmọ tó bá gbà fún ẹ o wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé súnmọ́ sí mi ọmọ ọlọ́mọdé ṣe kí ni ó nọbẹ̀ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tán gbà gan ṣẹ̀fù gan hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tí prince gan gbà gan ó gbà kan báyìí tó jẹ́ pé yàrá ti ra wọn ni tó gbà fún màmá èyí tó kọ́kọ́ gbà tó gbà ìjọ tó máa pàdé ó gbà kan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní ex olórí àti màmá wọn wà nínú yàrá kan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yàrá tí prince àti Simi tán jọ sùn sí wọ́n jọ wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn ni ó ga ó lágbára o oríṣiríṣi ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní ni o àlẹ́jì ni wọ́n ní ni o anyway oríṣiríṣi la gbọ́ but èmi kò fi gbogbo yẹn past tense ni mo ṣòye yín past tense lèmi ká gbogbo ẹ̀ sí but àwọn bloggers wọ̀nyí wọ́n kọwọ́ sí wọ́n fẹ́ máa kọwọ́ bọ̀ mí lẹ́nu kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ but then akọ ní ká máa akọ boríṣiríṣi nǹkan mọ́lẹ̀ ní àbí ṣé tẹ́ MC la fẹ́ sọ ni MC náà genuine náà but gbogbo ẹ̀ lakọ ní ká fojú fo gbogbo ẹ̀ pé kò ní big deal ó ń pin kiri ni ta ló máa rí dín yẹn náà tí ò ní fẹ́ jẹ pé Wàsíù gan jẹ́nu ẹ̀ gan pé Wàsíù Àyìndé gan pé kò jẹ́nu di kí ló ti ń pè yẹn gan Símì yẹn gan díẹ̀ ló máa kún o pé Wàsíù ò jẹ́nu ẹ̀ o bẹ́ẹ̀ kì í ṣe investigation dà pé Wàsíù jẹ́nu ẹ̀ jẹ́ mi ò nǹkan tí mi ò bá tí gbọ́ mi ò ní sọ o mi ò tí gbọ́ yẹn mi ò tí gbọ́ yẹn anyway èmi nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò sí kankan tó ń jẹ́ Queen's mother. There's nothing called Queen's mother in Yoruba land. Kò sí ìyá ọba lámù. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ ìyá ìyàwó kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ Queen's mother in Yoruba land. There's nothing called Queen's mother in Yoruba land. Nothing like that. It is only ìyá ọba. The king's mother lámù. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ Queen's mother. And people don't come for me and saying leave this family alone. Tell their bloggers to leave Kabiesi's family alone as well. Tell their bloggers to leave Kabiesi's family alone as well. Wọ́n tún parọ́ pọ̀ ọmọ bàbá fẹ́ marry. Ọmọ bàbá ló fẹ́ marry. Ẹni náà ti fẹ́ gbọ́ kó fẹ́ marry. You know, different lies. Lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. You people will push me to the extent that I will come out and be doing, especially the ones that will be shouting SMC names every day. Even the ones that I've never even mentioned their names before. The ones that don't even exist in my calendar. Tell party ìṣẹ́ṣọ́ kẹ́ dárúkọ mi gbogbo yín ẹ̀ tí ìrọ̀rọ̀ sọ. If you have not mentioned my name ẹ̀ tí sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ga o. Èmi tí mi ò relevant. Me that I am not relevant, and you people call yourself that you people are relevant. Yet you cannot do anything without mentioning an irrelevant person's name. Can you imagine that obsession? I don't understand how you people are so obsessed with me. And you, our fans, are so obsessed with Kabiesi's name that you cannot talk about this woman without mentioning Baba's name with it. That is the highest achievement that could ever happen to her. There are a lot of things that you mention Wurola's name. To ni daruko Kabiesi. Well, no, le ma fi Wurola ma we Naomi no. No. Le ma fi o jìnnà síra wọn tefe. O jìnnà síra tefe. Anyway, this is just my random rant, you. Don't take it personal. I'm a bully. Mi o de ti san kankan. I'll see you in the next one. Vote wisely once again.